Hello!
Hello!
I was gonna say, heck it and start a minute early.
Yep.
Just because. So, may the fourth be with you. So, hello, visitor dude.
And Kami. Hello. There we go. There's my sound check. Make sure we're not talking to
Okay, yep, that did also mine.
a deafened mic or something.
It's easy to do.
Yeah.
I've recorded videos that way. This is why we now do sound checks.
Yes.
Multiple sound checks.
Yes. And also to make sure that the audio level with the music and everything is correct.
So, today we have a simple stream. We're going to be doing the Battle of Endor Heroes, Lego set 40623. We have Luke, R2-D2, Lando Calrissian, Wicket, and Princess Leia. Everyone's favorite character, Wicket. That is someone's, but let's go ahead. Okay. 4 good ones and Wicket. They could have just went Ewok.
Instead of specifically Wicket. Yeah.
And now be unboxing.
Dump.
Yay. I cut the back to make it easy.
But because we have a mix of different characters.
I will take those.
Okay.
Actually, because I need to take 2 of them out.
Ah.
Which would be Wicket and R2 because they're similar sized. And under a table where only I can see.
Yep. I will do similar on my side of the table.
Kami gets to choose 1 to 3. One of these is marked.
Yeah.
I'm 50%
I don't know which
sure
one it
it's
is.
Luke. Well, that's Leia. Yeah, I was right. That is Luke, so we'll fight over that later. This one. Oh, goody.
So, I get Wicket. And also Lando.
Yes, and we'll fight over. So let's see. Leia is bag 5. And R2 is bag 2. Yes. Bag 2.
Appropriately enough. Lando's bag 3. And Wicket's probably bag 4 right there.
Yep.
Yep.
So we'll have Luke to the side here.
Yep.
Now, we do have a different build for Revenge of the 5th tomorrow.
Yes.
That'll be our bigger build. And that will be Lego BD1.
Yes.
But because our friend Zombie is going to be doing that himself tonight, or that was the original plan, we went, heck it, we'll do that one tomorrow.
Yes.
And we also have a light kit. So, hey, that's where we'll definitely differ.
Yes.
Because, yeah, half my audience is spillover. And I'm appreciative of that.
Yes. We like seeing our friends all the time.
Yes. We're also testing out some new lighting since one of the old lights went bit and died.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see how that shapes up.
Yeah.
We may do some adjustments later if it's...
Tweaks will be needed, is the answer. We're just not there yet. And, sorry, I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Don't you love when you get that sensation of, oh, I need to sneeze?
Yeah. Hey, it's a printed piece.
Yay.
I gotta watch out for these.
Yes. I have a base. It's the last step. I went, you know what, let's just get that out of the way. But yes.
It's a mustache.
Nice.
And just in case I didn't show the printed piece earlier, but well enough.
But yeah, turns out Kami really wanted BD1, which thankfully ran into.
Yes.
It's a quote-unquote pre-owned box,
Yes.
but unbuilt model.
Yes, the bags appear to be intact.
Yes. The box has seen better days.
Yeah, that's basically it.
But let's be honest, that's minor.
Yeah, we're not in this for perfect boxes.
No. I mean, if we were, what I did to this poor box is a complete sin.
Yeah. So of course what I just said was basically redundant, but, you know.
Still an important point. We do this for the fun of.
Yes.
I have that fun mindset of, what's the point in having the toy if you're never going to play with it? I mean, obviously, there's certain things like different statues and all. Well,
That serve a different purpose, but
they're statues at
they're
that
statues.
point. They're
That's...
designed to be looked at and dusted.
rather than toys. It's the difference
Yes.
between statues and action figures.
Yes.
Which,
Now,
yeah.
do some of the toys end up being statues for a while? Yes. Do I get to fiddle with them every now and then for fun of it? Yes. It's a win-win. Going, ooh, it looks good on a shelf. I really need to redo some of these shelves, so.
Yeah.
Too much stuff. Such a horrible problem to have, huh?
First world problems, as they say.
Yep. I'll do things out of order. I know this is a face piece. We can now have Leia's eyes looking at you as you look at us. Dun dun dun. Nothing like a spare set of disembodied eyes. So hopefully people like the music. I've already forgotten.
The source?
Yeah.
I need music.co, I think.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I can thank Humble Bundle for going, hey, here's a audio source you might be interested in.
Yes.
I definitely like the license agreement. Do I need to call them out by the agreement noting? No, am I? Because I do enjoy the tracks, yes. I wish it was a single artist I could name, but, you know. That is not the case in this scenario. But yes, I need music.co, and this is very EDM list.
Here we go. Now I'm ready to go.
Yay! But yeah, hopefully people like the music. If so, let us know. We'll know to include that more in rotation as well.
Yes.
That said, definitely still gonna be using Fat Frog Studios a lot.
Yes.
But,
We very much still appreciate Fat Frog.
Variety.
Yes. We're both very eclectic in our music tastes.
Yes. And since playing Baby Metal would get us a strike, it'd definitely be someone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
It's ours.
Yeah. It's just, let's not get in trouble.
Yeah. We're on that topic of what we've been recently listening to. Go with Beast in Black.
Yeah.
Nothing like a mostly metal artist that does a lot of anime and cyberpunk inspired music.
Yes.
And you know, they're around our age. So we're able to go, hey, we recognize where they took that sample text from.
Yeah.
An obscure anime.
That we enjoyed.
Uh-huh.
For example, Cyber City Oedo.
Yes. Yeah, I will listen to weird stuff. Both good weird and bad weird, to be honest.
Yeah, people do have mixed reactions to the fast food rockers.
Yeah, I just like subjecting people to that more than anything. It's funny. Because it's going, oh, a song singing about fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
And it wasn't done by a US group. It's British.
Yeah.
We're from the UK. Just going, yeah, that's funny to me. My sense of humor is a little twisted in that regard.
Yeah, when a song calls out Kentucky Fried Chicken and it's not a group from the US, that's a what?
Yeah.
kind of moment.
Lando has all the fun colors.
Yes, and you get to see none of them afterwards.
Yeah, pretty much. Now to install the brain. Ta-da.
I do this step a little backwards.
Eh. As long as it gets done, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully the fourth is treating everyone well.
Yes.
And if not, hopefully it will get better. And you will get your revenge of the fourth tomorrow.
The fifth. Yes.
Hey, the eyes went on now. Now it's Scary Robot Leia. Oh god.
Oh boy. Do we want to know?
Just like her father right now.
I had a feeling there was a Vader joke.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, almost skipped over stuff. How dare I?
We have Lando's face.
Yay! And hopefully the deal will not get any worse.
I have altered the deal.
No!
interesting way of patterning the hair. You'll see in a moment here once I...
Yes.
Just kind of flips around the...
Yes. That's nice.
Yes.
Well, you
I
get
do
the
that
hat.
twice. Yeah.
Yeah, Leia does not get her buns in this style, obviously.
I was wondering where that other piece went to. There we go.
Let's see. Other interesting topics to talk about. I wish I had more. There we go. We'll say in our state, early voting has opened for the primary.
Yes.
So me and Kami have gone and voted
Yes.
for the
On a semi-related note, support your local libraries if you have them.
Ah, yes.
There we go. Now I fixed it.
Because it was at our local library, which had just gotten an update to it.
See, I have to fix the fix I just made. Some days.
Yeah, I remember it was in that exact library when I was in high school that I made my first ever website on GeoCities.
And it makes us
I'm
both
old.
feel old. Because GeoCities does not exist anymore.
No. You know, this was back in the days of the hamster dance. The good old hamster dance.
No, that's... Did I do that the correct way?
I believe in you, Tommy. And if you didn't, you'll figure it out shortly.
I see exactly what the problem I had is,
Okay.
I think.
And that is?
The instructions are slightly confusing,
Oh. I'm very sorry to
which
hear that.
is unusual for Lego.
Yeah, the lighting is just a tad bit dimmer than I like. It's sadly gonna be that way for a little bit, but...
Okay, so that side's fixed. Ah! The back of Lando's head has gone flying.
Yes.
Anyway.
We have the technology. We can rebuild him.
Yes, quite easily. He's a Lego.
Yes.
So I'll show you what the issue was that I had
Ah.
in just a moment here. Once I get things corrected. Because the moment I distract myself to
Explain.
explain, then I'm gonna lose track of where I am. Knowing me. should be right now. Okay. So, take a look-see at the directions, dude.
Okay.
And then how it gets placed on the head
Because
there.
you turn it around. Yep. I see.
Well, also the directions of the
Uh-huh.
pieces. So I'm going, wait a minute, which way are things supposed to be pointing?
Hopefully I get to build the top of Leia's head here. So I'm gonna keep seeing her thoughts.
An ear being built here.
But yes, going back to where we're going, support your local library, and if you have early voting or upcoming voting date, please
Remember to do so.
Yeah, look into your candidates, figure out who best represents your ideologies, and
We're
go
not,
vote.
yeah, we're not pushing anyone towards anything
No.
in particular. Just saying, hey, participate.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get political in any way, just the standard. Yeah, just go vote. It is a anonymous ballot, so and that said, yes, please do research on who you like best, not what just some other random YouTuber might say. Ballotpedia is really good for that. And I want to thank Kami again for showing me that. Cookie.
Sometimes you just have too many people to look up.
Yeah. Felt like we had a few dozen choices to look through. Oh wait, we did. Interesting spare pieces.
Yes. I make sense. That's you.
Yeah.
That's a brickhead. That's a common brickhead one.
Real quick, here is Leia.
Very nice.
Woo. Yay! The princess is here. That way. And now the small one. Assuming I can get this open. R2 has some very nice printed pieces.
Some days these pieces just do not want to be told apart.
That is true.
There we go. Now I have the right pieces for...
Let's see, do I have anything else of interest to mention real quick? I got nothing, no! Well, nothing on the current topic.
Yeah. We've covered just about
Yeah.
all we're each comfortable mentioning.
Oh, I got an updated library card, Blue. Again, I'm at the library, it's going, yeah.
Why not?
Now I can get the digital books too.
Yes.
Oh, that's another thing. For those of you who haven't visited your local library in a while and all,
that may be an option for you.
Yeah. A lot of library systems are linked now to audiobook and digital book assets, where you essentially check out the digital copies of books, and you can read it on your computer, tablet, etc. It's a nice additional resource that is available for a lot of different library systems. But best way to find out, go to your local library, see what features they have.
Yes.
And for those of you who are into, for example, graphic novels, whether it be comics, whether it be different manga, a lot of library systems have a lot of those books now. And if they don't have the ones you want, you can always ask. They may have it somewhere else in the library system.
Yes.
And can have it ordered in from a different library within that same system. Or as I'm saying to the other introverts in the audience, yeah, you actually have to go bug someone and ask them to do something. That said, if you've gone through the, just even asking them what resources are available, which they will gladly tell you, that's the easiest question of all. You can sometimes just request for books directly from the website with your library card.
Yes, and put a hold on them.
So you don't even have to talk to anyone at that point.
There's his hair.
Which is helpful for us introverts who are going, I don't want to disturb someone. Or a lot of times when we're sitting at the desk, they're going, someone come ask us something so we have something to do.
Yep. Can we do our job, please? Yeah. And help you find what you're looking for?
9 times out of 10, it's going, hey, you're bugging someone who is a fan of literature in general. They are more than willing to help.
And would be very happy to talk to you about it.
Oh, yes. So this is Dude Rants About the Library. In a good way.
In a positive way.
But yeah, Kami has checked out several books before via the library apps and can tell you her experience.
Very easy to use.
And what happens if you run into a book that doesn't have the availability at that moment to check out?
You can place a hold, and they will let you know when it is available for you to read.
Yes. And did you know there are tons of Star Wars books?
Yeah.
There is an entire expanded universe.
Yes.
Hey, I brought it back.
Brought it back to Star Wars.
Yes. Including some...
Because some folks will be like, "What? Why are these nerds talking about books?"
Because I'm in a library right now. It's a personal library. But it's a library nonetheless.
I just had to give us a mild self-roast there.
Yes. I will say, R2-D2, instead of a standard brain, has that fun, translucent AI brain.
Aha.
So yes.
And yet again, I point out that poor Wally
got nothing.
Got nothing when we built Wally.
He knows what he did, having too small of a head to shove something in.
Yes, because clearly that's a valid argument anymore.
So I'm hoping that after tomorrow, where Kami builds BD1, it'll be justification for us to get also larger R2D2 model.
Yeah. If I can find it.
Oh, that's still very much available on Lego.com. That's good news. The bad news, I know it's very much still available. I had the original R2D2 build, the Technic one.
Hey, Lando's done.
Yay!
I did have to slow down so I could make sure I was doing it right.
Now I get to start doing...
Oh, since we were just now talking about books, I'm pretty sure tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day. So if you have a local comic shop, support them.
Yes.
I'm sure many folks are quite well aware that there are Star Wars comics books as well.
Yes. And if you find the original, they're called the Star Warriors. Because it came out before the movie. Oh. And before Luke and Leia were brother and sister. Anyway.
Yeah. That's a fun part of the canon. That nobody wants to talk about anymore.
Yeah.
Again. Sorry, going back again to the Wall-E and R2 getting a brain and Wicket gets a brain.
Yes. You know, it'd be funny if they had a Wizard of Oz set with the Scarecrow and Scarecrow doesn't.
I'm just kind of going like, you know, if they haven't yet,
Yeah.
then that at least is a solid joke to make.
Yes. What's that? I do love the chrome pieces on R2 here. Yeah, it's just a silver paint, but it does actually reflect the light quite nicely. Also, helps if I can speak.
Let's see, I think these are both pieces of...
Ah, and something minor, currently in the works on, so nothing guaranteed right now. A friend of ours on the Twitch side, Ari, also, her channel is Starlit Siren.
Yes.
He is planning to be part of a charity stream, and has asked about me providing some games to be given away to those donating and all, so I will include a little link later in the description to,
Yes.
to Ari/Starlight Siren's channel. Because, yeah, during the charity stream, help out a charity, get a chance to get a game, hopefully. Again, that has not been confirmed yet, it's just still in the works, so no guarantees yet.
Just interesting pieces.
Aha!
I have a duplicate of that. I think it's a... Yeah, I should only be one being used for this, but...
The pack of heat. And speaking of giveaway, I need to figure out how to do a giveaway we're hitting 200 subscribers to this channel. So,
that is
one of the reasons I was bringing up the, hey, here's one thing. I will probably be doing a short.
To promote it.
To promote it. It will be, hey, put a comment, and you'll be entered in, and probably be a random drawing via a comment picker, and there will be a Discord link. Yeah, Gloomhaven is the main game, although it's one of those, what I'm not saying in the short, I'm saying now for anyone listening, if there is actually a lot more interest than I'm used to, which is 1 to 2 people at most, I may throw a few extra board style digital games in for additional, and those will be given on Discord via Humble Bundle links, because that way I never see the game code, only the person winning does.
Yep, it's not going to get picked up under your nose.
Yep, it is a fully legal copy that is then yours to put onto Steam. You know, those key things. Yep, checks out what the spare pieces of R2-D2 are. One of the chrome pieces, yay! And we have R2-D2. A little square than normal, but still very much R2-D2.
Nice.
Yay. Lando. There we go. Now he's looking at the camera. I take the Lando Calrissian directions and put it in the drawer of Lego.
Many directions.
Yeah. Lego and Keyplay and Q-Man and oh, we have some weird stuff coming up on builds.
Yes. Weird thematically, I should say.
Yes. So the game plan is I will start Luke and I will have you finish Luke.
Okay. Provided that Wicket doesn't give me issues here.
Yeah.
Shouldn't, but...
True. See, now if I had Wicket, it'd be nothing but issues after what I said.
Mm-hmm.
See, Luke did have the light inside him all the time. Let's see, what bad can I say about Star Wars just because? The original were great. The more modern ones, they kind of host Luke over, I'm sorry.
I don't think you'll find much disagreement with folks.
I didn't say it was a hot take, I was just saying what bad thing could I say. Luke deserved better. Okay. I've now said my piece. I made a base.
Just don't drop it.
But I did. I did drop the base. No! Boom, boom. Oh. Yeah, that'd be a good time to switch over to one of the other audio tracks, huh?
Yeah, I think we're good with what
I'm
we
not
got,
changing. I was just going. As I take 2 seconds, and then let's see here. Maybe Drumline would have worked for that. There were some interesting titles for.
Yes.
I also have some dark fantasy studios I've never used. Very good tracks and all for create. It's just
hard to make it
hasn't
work with
fit
our.
my theming.
Yeah, hard to make it work with what we currently do.
Yeah. I mean, Kami has already went, ooh, we're gonna use this one for when the Bossa Nova, when she does the Animal Crossing Lego sets.
It has a very strong Animal Crossing vibe to it.
Yes.
At least the tracks that we sampled.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
It's fine.
Kami was asking me to remove things off of the field of view of the camera.
It just makes it easier for me to see where I am, you know, so that I make sure that what I'm doing is on screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's almost like dude should have thought of that before he went, oh, let's leave that up for a second as he talks to it. No, do it again. Not right now. But sooner or later, I'll end up doing something like that again.
It's not a huge deal.
No. Just trying to sort everything in a way that will be easy for either me or Kami to get to. Here we
See,
go.
this side of the face is there.
Okay. I have made the lightsaber. Wing, 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 wing.
I see your Schwartz. Sorry. I'm not going to finish that joke.
Great and powerful yogurt joke.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the Mel Brooks classic,
Spaceballs.
why? You are depriving yourself. Mel Brooks already knows he's a genius. Funny thing, Mel Brooks' son has done fairly well for himself. Being one of the executive producers of The Simpsons since the beginning. Mel Brooks, master of satire pieces.
Yes. Absurd comedy and...
Mm-hmm. So now you know all of our weird stuff we like to watch.
Yes.
And then we were watching this anime and we're just staring at the screen like, did I just see what I think I saw? And my head hurts.
Yeah.
It's a good story, but oh wow, what did I watch?
Yeah.
And I will not go
We're
into
not.
details.
We're not name dropping it. We're not name dropping that one. That's not me throwing down that rule. That's me knowing that dude's not gonna.
No. That's for mature audiences only.
And while we're
We
not
want to be immature.
and while we're not a kid-friendly channel, we still don't really want to be too out there.
Yes.
See, that's what I thought these pieces were gonna be, but I didn't want to place anything yet. These 2 foot spots
Yes.
for the base.
Coming along nicely, I see.
Yes. Why did I think it was the other end of the stick? Anyway. It's a spear.
Yay, we have an Ewok.
Yes. Uh-oh.
We have an Ewok with a broken leg.
Oh, that's part of the issue with the design they went with here. There we go. Ewok.
Yay. So I will hand this actually over to you in just one moment.
And there's all these extra pieces.
As I build the GUI center. Only slightly out of order. And that's why you should do it in order, so you don't knock that off. We have...
Pardon me. Put that over there for...
Okay. I'm seeing about what is halfway in before I hand it off.
Go ahead and take care of these extra pieces.
Yes. Thank you. So?
Here are your extra pieces.
Yes.
Our big jar
Of just Lego.
of just Lego
We do
odds
not-
and ends.
Although
We do not mix the key play in this. We have a key play extras
Yes.
container, but yeah, this started as a couple of pick-a-brick wall
Yeah.
collection, and then it's like, oh well, this would just be handy for spares.
So this doesn't have a connection point here, but it does connect here. And now I do one final thing, which is I build a face. Then it's all yours. So far, how have you been enjoying these briquettes?
I would say they've been quite fun. Lando's hair was a little interesting to fix. That's definitely a spot where I was like, ooh, I know that's my issue, but still going, wait a minute, how was that supposed to work? But aside from that, been having a good time.
I'll slightly move these around for a minute so I can start
gently moving the pieces closer to where I can reach.
While at the same
Comfortably.
time not unsorting everything.
That's the challenging part.
Yes. Meow, 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 meow. What? Even if it doesn't have sound, you have to make the sound for it.
It's a rule. I know.
It's kind of like when you pick up a pair of tongs and you have to cling cling to make sure they're on.
Yes. Or picking up a drill and you have to vroom vroom.
Yep. I have to make sure it works before you start working. It always sucks when you pick it up and you go to work and you find out the battery's dead.
Yeah.
Or the outlet you put it in, the GFI popped on it. Or something. Ah, man rules.
So to speak.
Yeah. It's just go, things a lot of people do.
Yes. As I just go, wait a minute.
Hey, zombie. We were talking about you earlier.
Good things,
yes.
Just to be clear. Good things.
So happy May the 4th to you.
What did I mess up? I messed something up.
Uh-oh. Good news, we have brick separators.
I'm fairly sure it's related to these pieces, so that's why I'm going. I think I know where I goofed.
Can I look real quick?
Now add these.
So you didn't even have to take those off.
I didn't, but it helped me figure out what I missed, if that makes sense, to go back to that step. Now it makes sense.
So now the question is, so Z, are you still planning to do BD1 tonight? Because we are planning to do BD1 tomorrow. Either way.
And we are letting folks know to go see you in that case.
As the difference is, we'll add a light kit at the end.
There we go, that's the back of Luke's hair.
Yeah, it is kind of common though in our streams. We like pointing everyone to other people's streams at the same time.
Added surprise. Ooh.
Ooh. Nice. I will say, R2-D2, even in a more squared off form instead of rounded, still looks quite nice and still looks like R2-D2.
Yes.
Leia. Lando.
Wicket.
Generic Ewok number 5. also working on some lighting issues because one of our lights kind of went on us.
Yeah, the light blew, so we're trying to
So we tried
figure
out
out
some other lights to try. So we're still working on a few things in that area. Well, you know us, we'll be there.
Yes.
To cause our normal level of chaos and support.
Ah, there's the piece I need. Now Luke can hear everything that you're going to say.
Yes. Yeah, I will say the only character I was going, and who was Wicket, I was just going Ewok. I know that. That's the one part I'll fully admit I'm weaker on, is knowing the different Ewok names.
I think there was specifically, I think there was specifically a show, at least, with the...
There was a cartoon at one point, yeah.
Well, not a cartoon, but like a live-action one that was more geared towards kids that heavily featured Ewoks, and I think Wicket, but...
I'm not sure.
I'm very fuzzy on the details there. About as fuzzy as an Ewok. Anyway.
But either way, yeah, this is a very nice set. And just because it doesn't take much taking apart. So instead of a standard brain, you have a lighter blue colored brick in the center. Ah, there we are. There's R2-D2's brain. So, anyway, thank you for chiming in. We're probably not going to be streaming too much longer. Today is just a nice, simpler day. As we let Soup kind of chill and finish up for dinner.
Yeah.
Hee hee.
There we go. I was off, and is there supposed to be something in the middle there? And I didn't put things back far enough.
Ah, that happens.
Okay, I see why I didn't.
Want me to
Because-
take a quick look?
Because it wants me to put the piece here, and there's nothing to attach to.
Oh, here, again, let me look at directions for just a brief second. Because that isn't
So I
the
think
first
it's
time.
just I think it's that it attaches to this, and that's it.
Ah. Yep, that would explain it.
So yeah, that explains why I was thrown off, going like, what?
It's kind of like the front of Luke's face. Here, let me see this for just a second. Going, yeah, technically it's only held on by those two. And now we have a different movie, Face Off. There you go.
Becomes mildly less disturbing when you have brickhead to brickhead face.
That is true. Because let's be honest.
Then when you have Nick Cage pretending to be John Travolta pretending to be Nick Cage.
Yes.
And vice versa.
They hammed it up so nicely in that.
Let's see here. And here we go. The important difference in the hands.
Ah, yes. The one is the synthetic hand after it was cut off by his father.
And covered with a glove.
Yes. I mean, it's going, okay, they showed where it was the replaced hand, but then having it just cut, it works perfectly yeah, you just go, oh, that's a synthetic hand, and you don't think more about it. To prove that, sometimes just something simple works amazingly well from a visual story standpoint.
Uh-huh. Sometimes you really don't need the fancy effects.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just, oh, I know how to pull off this camera trick.
Yep. And I'm just happy that of late a lot of studios and all have been going, yeah, using practical effects is great, and then you fill in the small details with your visual effects.
Yeah, something to anchor to, essentially.
It gives a
Gives
lot
it
more
so much
to
more
the visual.
weight.
Oh, one of the good examples is Guardians of the Galaxy. The ship cockpit and all was an actual set, but the screens and out the window and all, that was done via visual effects. But in that case, then it's going, okay, what needed to be solid and bare in front of you is there. You can see it has weight, as it were. And what would be just seen via a monitor or outside of glass where you can't touch it directly anyway is perfectly, and it allows you to get more lost in the immersion of the scene. But hey, we're building sets based off of a series that blew up a model version of Death Star.
Yeah. I mean, Star Wars is a pretty good example of, even the originals are a good example of the how to mix special effects with your practical effects.
And having one of the most badass puppets ever.
Yes.
Still find it interesting.
Looking good so far, I think.
Yes. There is a small clip where George Lucas is making a joke going, yes, Yoda is the illegitimate child of Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. The non-canonical answer.
Yes.
But it's still hilarious that he said it. Going back to, yeah, it's amazing how much Jim Henson has affected all our lives.
Yeah, how much he's actually impacted filmmaking as a whole.
Yes.
Luke's done.
Yay! We have completed the set. We have Luke and his green lightsaber.
As I bring the jar of extras back on screen.
We have Leia holding a cookie to bribe an Ewok. We have Wicket, who I've been mean to all day and is probably planning to hit me with his spear later. And I can't blame him.
I'm going to have other stuff to clean up later. That was the key play box.
Outside, I don't think it actually spilled over.
But anyway.
We have Lando Calrissian with his nice cape. And, of course, we have R2-D2. A little less round, but still very nice. Also, I, again, really do love that chrome-esque
Yes.
Because it does reflect the light just nicely from essentially painted on. And again, they're printed pieces. So yay.
Yay!
Curiosity, which of the 5 is your favorite of them? I know, evil question.
Well, you gotta go with the classic design.
I can't argue that in any way.
You gotta go with R2 on this one. The different designs of Luke, Leia, then you have Lando. They're all solid. I'm not going to lie, I'm not as attached to Wicket.
I will say, although I like Leia, the problem is with this design, you don't immediately see Leia per se, is the downside with the Brickhead's form.
The outfit is, you can go Battle of Endor, but
yeah. Now when you look at the side, you get it a little more, but at first glance, you just don't see it when you're looking head on.
Leia's most iconic look is the space buns.
Yes.
You know?
That is very true.
And I will die on that hill. I know people will ID the bikini, but no, I will...
Well...
That is also iconic, but...
Yes. But from the less pervy side, it is the most iconic. There we go, and now it's more evened out. So, anyway, that is where we're going to wrap up this very short stream today. Again, we'll be doing a larger stream of BD1. However, tonight, if you would prefer to see it, please go check out Zombies Go Nom on YouTube. You can thank him for a lot of things, like our fun background we have around here and our start and stop. And a lot of things. He's helped us greatly with figuring these things out.
Done several
of our thumbnails. You know, the ones that aren't just fun.
Yeah. The ones that aren't the homebrew.
Yeah.
of ours.
Yeah, the ones that aren't just going, oh, we need a thumbnail. Done. Hey, it's effective for what we do. And it's going, no. Some things deserve a nicer, higher quality thumbnail. A lot of the stuff it's going, no, I know what content I'm making. I'm making my thumbnails equivalent.
In some cases you just want what's on the tin, and in what's on the tin is the item and jazz hands, essentially.
So yes, thank you all for joining us today. Hope you have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And may the 4th be with you.